Yeah, thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate it. As you mentioned, Joe Sosnowski. I live in Rockford, a district is Winnebago, Boone, and McHenry County. And a lot of what Dan was talking about was what are we doing to look at best practices? He highlighted Mississippi and what a great job that they're doing in the educational field and huge growth for a fraction of the expense that we've done. Unfortunately, what we've seen from this governor and the majority party is it's all about throwing more money at the problem. How can we spend more without actually demanding solutions or fixes to the educational problems and achievement? I'm just going to touch base real quickly on higher education. This past school year, we've had 127,000 undergraduates enrolled. That's a 5,000 undergraduate count decrease from 2018-2019 school year. Yet, last year, we threw another $76 million at higher education. The year before that, other tens of millions of dollars. This year, the only solution the majority party and the governor has is what are we going to spend on it? Students in Illinois are choosing to go to other states for higher education. What are we doing structurally to fix that problem? As we throw more money at the problem, we're seeing our university enrollment decrease. There's only a handful of universities, University of Illinois, ISU, and maybe one other, that have actually seen an enrollment increase. Many of our universities are 40% less than they used to be 10 years ago. This points to huge structural problems in what we're doing with spending our money on higher education. Also want to just kind of go back through K through 12. Dan did a great job highlighting some of the performance problems that we've had and how throwing hundreds of millions of additional dollars to K through 12 has not been helpful. As we look across the country, there's a growing number of schools that are expanding true school choice. Unfortunately, we had school choice here in Illinois until the governor and the majority party deleted the program. That program was serving tens of thousands of students and was showing great success and a lot of interest. What we've seen in other states, and I'll just point out a couple, dramatic increases. Florida, their Family Empowerment Scholarship program, along with some others, now has over 350,000 students taking advantage of some sort of school choice program. Iowa, our small neighbor, offers $7,500 per student to be able to be used at private schools. 28,000 students are taking advantage of this program. This doubled in just 1 year. Texas just recently passed an initiative. They're going to set $1 billion towards true school choice, which is going to serve over 100,000 students in its first year. The fact is, many states across the country are looking at these options just to offer choice. It's not going to be for everybody. But even here in Illinois, we're not even doing some of the simple things that we could in the public arena. States like New York and California, they offer choice within their public school systems. You have a failing school, like Dan outlined, we have 38 schools, I think, in the Chicago public school system that aren't educating their students at reading. They're not achieving reading level. These parents have no option to leave that public school and go to a different school that's better performing. New York and California both offer that. Why isn't this governor offering that as an option? Why isn't the governor offering more options for expanding charter schools and creating more charter school opportunities in the public school arena? Why do we have a mayor in Chicago who's trying to shut down high-performing magnet schools and the governor who's not standing up and saying, hey, we need to keep these? Regardless of zip code and income, children across all demographics need to have this opportunity. And when we see true school choice, such as in Florida, over 55% of the students are of Hispanic or African American background. These are extremely popular programs. Over 65% of polls come back and say, we want school choice. Again, why is the governor ignoring what people want in Illinois? So at this time, we'll turn it over to questions, but we truly urge the governor and the majority party to really look at good structural solutions in giving opportunities to families and children so that they have true choice in education.